So, all right. Thank you guys for tuning in to Sound Scene Revolution. I am Rich, here with the infamous sound guy Nairman, who only drops in on occasion to say things, but they're all pretty good. We're here. We took a week or two off. I think it was just shit came up, but we're back, and we have a new interview with Kyle Knight, who is also known as the Emotron. You may or may not have heard of. He's a really kind of an interesting dude. And I say that because it's very much like a performance piece. The Emotron is very much like an alter ego of Kyle. Kyle, from all I've ever heard of him and through our dealings with him, totally nice, really fun guy, totally polite. And the Emotron, his alter ego performance piece, if you will, has a super shaved skullet. Where it's long but only around the fray, like a Friar Tuck haircut, but really like Hulk Hogan has. But it's intentional, so he shaves the top of his head. Drinks Yoo-Hoo till he vomits. Urinates on stage. Drinks his own urine. Lights his genitals on fire. Mops up his own urine with his t-shirt. He's an interesting guy, so I really didn't know what I was going to get into in this interview, but it turns out Kyle's a completely rad guy, and so I'm all the more excited to hopefully see him again at Fest and talk to him because I've seen the Emotron, but I've never tried to talk to Kyle because I've always been like, yeah, the guy who mopped up his own piss with his shirt, I'm not going to talk to that guy, but so he sounds pretty rad. So if you meet him, feel free to talk to him. We have a couple of tracks from the Emotron's upcoming album, which is oh shit, I'm gonna mess it up. I believe it's called Lunch Lady Witch Tits. I'll Google that to make sure, so the next break we'll have it right, but if not. So we're gonna play a track off of that, then we're gonna play some of the interview, play another track, play some interview, the standard format. So check it out, enjoy, and we'll be back. So how you doing? Everything other than the little trip up we've had technically, everything good?
Yeah, man. Me and my touring mate, Dan, I have a drummer for this tour. It wasn't. This tour wasn't supposed to happen. It's only like 2 weeks. We're doing some New York and PA dates. Um, we have a couple days off, and we're in Olean, New York. Played a really awesome show last night, and got free shark tacos. And we got tattoos today, and they were free too. So we've been having a really good day today, hanging out at the tattoo shop, taking naps. I did the dude's dishes at the house we're staying at. I bought 2 pounds of now and laters last night, and they're almost gone.
You've gone through two
Really,
pounds in a day?
2 pounds in a day, yeah. Well, I mean, I've been sharing them with the kids around here.
Fair enough. I was gonna ask you, what was it last night? You guys did the opening for or the CD release show for the Adam and His Package tribute.
Yeah, it was Monday night in
Oh,
Philly.
oh, that's right. That was the first interview we were supposed to do that got moved back.
Yeah, yeah.
How'd that go?
Yeah, it was cool. Mass the band played, and which I'm really good friends with. They're really fucking good band. And the Zambonis played. I had been hearing about them for a long time, and they're really awesome. They're really awesome dudes too. And I got to talk to Adam Gorin for a little bit. I introduced myself to him by putting my sequencer, which he inspired me to buy my sequencer and start the Emotron. And I put my sequencer in his lap, which is the same sequencer that made him Adam in His Package. So he was like, "Man, what the fuck did you do to this thing?" I was like, "Man, that fucking sequencer's been through hell and back, you know."
Probably a little bit more than his has been through.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I think he used like a CD player and an iPod, you know, at
Hmm.
one point in time. So I'm keeping it strong and still using my, you know, hardware sequencer every night. So
Yeah.
it gets beat the fuck up and pissed on sometimes. I had to put it in the shop because I pissed all over it one night during my set, and it's always got like fucking loogie stains on the screen and stuff like that.
Like, what do you tell the people at the repair shop when you bring it in? Are they just like, you're like, that's urine. So, just so you know.
Uh, well, I have these dudes in Atlanta that always fix it when it's fucked up, and they're like really really awesome miracle workers when my fucking sequencer crashes or I get pissed on the screen. Uh, I don't tell them that it's pissed, you know. I just say, you know, I think someone spilt a beer on the screen, and they're like, "Yeah, man, that's rock and roll." You get beer in your guitars and instruments all the time. It fucking happens.
Probably, yeah, they might be a little less understanding if they knew that it was piss, but you never know. Maybe they'd be cool with
Well,
it.
they're really cool dudes. They're all about like, you know, rock and roll and embracing the rock and roll lifestyle. So
Nice.
yeah, I think they would maybe understand a little bit more than the regular, you
Yeah,
know, guitar repairman.
I would hope. But was that your first time you got to meet Adam?
No, I met him at Fest 7, Fest 6. Last year was 8.
No, this year is
Yeah,
8.
Fest. Yeah, last year was 7.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So I met him at Fest 6. That was the first fest I played, and it was awesome because the night before I played with the Low Budgets, which Joe Jack Talcum is in the Low Budgets, and of course they're from Philly. And at that point in time, I was still living in Georgia, and I played with Low Budgets in Alabama. I got off stage at like 2 o'clock a.m. and got in my van and drove straight to the fest from Alabama, which was like a 10-hour drive
Oh
to
my God.
Florida. And I played, I think, 1982 at the fest on a Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon at like 12:40. I was the first band to play. I had zero sleep. Like I guess like right before I got into Florida from Georgia, like I was like hallucinating and like seeing clowns like appear from like the middle of the highway, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna even be in the right state of mind to even play, but I got my second wind, and right before I played, Adam Gorin walked by, 1982, and I was like, oh wow. So I talked to him for a minute, and then last year at last year's fest, he was hanging out watching a band at the kickstand, and I was dressed in my full Emotron Western wear outfit, and I was completely shit tanked. And Adam was just like walking around by himself, and I kind of felt like it was my deal to like go and talk to him. Best interest to go talk to Adam. So nobody was talking to him, you know. He wasn't hanging out with anyone. So I drunkenly stumbled up, like totally creeped out on the Halloween night, dressed in full Western wear with cowboy hat on and shitty glasses and cowboy boots and Wranglers and a red man belt buckle. And I started talking to him, and I think I tried to get him to give me the gum that he was chewing so I could chew it. And I think that freaked him out a little bit. And he was like, "Well, I can give you like a new piece of gum if you want." And that was pretty much that. But we broke down Monday night and talked about the QI 700 sequencer, which both of us use, and that was a lot of fun.
So you guys have bonded over the years. It's come full circle now.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we're not like best friends or anything, but
no. But, you know.
we could probably sit down and talk forever, nerd out about the sequencer.
Nice.
Which really makes me happy because, you know, I don't ever get to talk to anyone about it. That model of sequencer, because, you know, it's so rare that someone has one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't strike me as something a lot of bands would utilize nowadays. So.
Right. I mean, there's not even really any YouTube videos of the QY 700 sequencer. It's all other shit.
Well, I think you should make some. I think it's time that
yeah,
happens.
I definitely have thought about like starting. I mean, just from doing music for five or 6 years as the Emotron, I've gotten a couple kids like interested in buying the sequencer. Like at one point in time, I had 2 of them, and of course, I got pissed in one, and it had to be repaired, and I didn't have the money, like the fucking $100 to pay to get this out of the shop. So I like called up a couple of my friends that was interested in buying one, and I was like, hey, if you don't want to pay the $500 or $600 on eBay to get one of these used, you can just, you know, bail mine out of jail for $100. So there's a couple of younger kids that have sequencers,
Nice.
and I mean, it's not easy to use. It's really not easy to get started, and I really wish that I had someone to teach me about mine. I mean, you know, every like 6 or 8 months, I learned something completely new about it.
Right.
And I think it would help people out a lot more if I did like a kind of a tutorial, YouTube tutorial on what the fuck to do.
I think that could be useful. I mean, you already got videos on YouTube. I mean, this might be a little out of the norm for the realm of your normal videos, but
yeah, I mean, well, I also have Emotron YouTube, and I also have a Kyle YouTube account. I just recently got really high one day and watched all 4 of the Critters movies. You know,
the ones about the things,
you know,
they eat people, right?
Yeah, like the little gremlin like balls.
Yeah, they form like a giant ball in like the second one or something, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I shouldn't
and
know
and
that.
they went into the hamburger factory and ate all the hamburgers
Right.
in the second one. But I got really high one day and started cutting up videos of critters, like my favorite scenes, and I made a Horse the Band fan video to one of the Horse the Band songs and put it up on my Kyle YouTube. So I have two separate YouTube accounts that I kind of like keep separated. Like, if this doesn't fit the Emotron, I guess, persona, I'll just put it on the other one.
Understandable.
So
Well,
I'm constantly, doing art with shitty video editing and whatnot. It's fun. I like doing it.
yeah, I mean, if you enjoy doing it, that's what matters. I mean, that's 90% of the shit on YouTube is that, and then the other 10% is pirated TV content. So, you know,
Hell yeah, man.
works out pretty well. Going back to, I want to talk about Fest because you're playing this year, right?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
So it's coming up. Do you ever feel like when you're doing the Emotron bit at the Fest? I guess this is kind of twofold. First of all, for people who don't know, kind of like what should they expect at a show? And my understanding from what I've seen and heard about the Fest shows is every year they've gotten a little more insane on your end. Do you ever feel the need to kind of like one up your previous performances?
Oh yeah, totally. Like at S6, I I I guess at the end of my set, I pissed for like probably like 3 minutes straight, like right on the floor. And some volunteer at the fest, or I guess at 1982, tried to get me kicked out. But the owner was like, "Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. He's like doing his art. Did he clean his piss up? Which I totally cleaned my piss up with a T-shirt that I put on. I cleaned my piss up with a T-shirt and then put the T-shirt on and like kind of wore it around for a little bit while
Oh,
I got my shit together. Fest 7. Um, I let's see here. What did I do? Oh yeah, there was a can of Gatorade. I mean, I didn't plan this, like it just happened. I didn't take several days to plan out what I was going to do. It just kind of happened. I don't know what would happen if I actually took the time to plan shit out.
if you figured it out in
know,
advance, yeah.
yeah. But there was like a can, like a little bit of like powdered fruit punch Gatorade,
Hmm.
and like one of those mixes, like you mix with water. And at the end of the set, I emptied my whole bladder into this can and pretty much made fruit punch flavored piss. And I said, "This is how we make Gatorade in West fucking Philly." And I drank it. And what most people don't know is, like, I guess like an hour after I played, I was outside of what was it, George's Meat and Produce, where the show was, puking up my own fruit punch flavored piss. And the fire station was like right next to the George's Meat and Produce, and like there's firemen out there sitting on lounge chairs, like clapping at me, and like, yeah, he's partying. And I was just like fucking puking up fruit punch flavored piss. It was a lot of fun. It was really funny to me.
I was gonna say, if it's fruit punch flavored, wouldn't it have been colored red? Like, shouldn't the firemen have been more
Yeah.
concerned?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was like, like 11 or 12 at night, so you couldn't really see anything. But
Okay.
I mean, just to know that, I mean, it tasted really good too. I mean, it didn't really taste like piss. It tasted more like fruit punch than piss.
I'll take your word on that. I don't think I'm gonna run out and try that right away, but
Oh yeah, I don't know. Fruit punch flavored piss isn't for most people.
no, it's a very niche market, but you never know. Maybe it'll catch on. All right, taking a quick break here to give you some more of the Emotron's music before we jump back into our interview with Kyle / the Emotron. We're going to play another track off of his album, and it's called Vampire Lunch Lady Tits. I was wrong. Well, I think I said Lunch Lady Witch Tits, but like it matters. They're foiling some great art in that title. I don't know. I didn't- Sound guy Nairman was upset by that comment. I'm not insulting Kyle, but I mean, it's not like it's not like a a poem or something. Just playing the song. We're gonna play a track off of Vampire Lunch Lady Tits, and yeah, I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm sure my mom's gonna be thrilled. Bye.
Let's start a band and call it Queezer. We'll do Queen songs in the style of Weezer. The college kids will dig that shit, and maybe we can finally make some money. Let's start a band to pay our bills. Let's start a band and call it Ronnie James Devo. We'll do deal songs in the style of Devo. The metal kids will love it. The Devo fans will too. Let's start a band. Let's start a band. Let's start a band and get $80 haircuts. Let's start a band and do a shit ton of cocaine. Let's start a band and hope that we make Oprah Winfrey. Let's start a band. Let's start a band. Let's get sex changes and start a band. The name I had in mind was the X-Men. Not like the comic book, like E-X-M-E-N. The hardback kids will fucking love us. Let's start a band and I'll do donkey vocals. You learn to play the drums, modern rock. We'll sell out arenas, time to time. Metallica, you're going down. 'Cause Matt and I have started a band.
So you got your set going this year, and hopefully we have no idea what's gonna happen, but probably
No,
going
I
to
don't even know what's gonna happen.
probably gonna be interesting.
It might be. It might go. It might go the completely opposite. People might think that they're gonna see, more piss drinking, but it might be, it might be a PG show.
Straightforward.
I might bake cookies for everybody.
I don't know if I'm not saying I distrust you, but I don't know if I'd bake one of the cookies that you or eat one of the cookies you brought into an Emotron show, but
Oh yeah. Okay.
that's just I'm not trying to pass judgment here, so. But
Well, it's really funny that you say that. I mean, a lot of people like associate the Emotron with myself, but I'm like completely different, like outside of Emotron, and it kind of freaks people out a little bit. Like, there's a kid that came to see us last night, and he was saying, "Man, I was kind of like freaked out that you're as cool and laid back as you are, like versus your stage persona."
yeah.
And I'm a very clean person. A lot of people are very fearful of me vomiting or shitting all over their house, and they're very like they're very like standoffish of me coming into their house and staying. But it's quite the opposite. Today I did two sinks full of dishes, and I cleaned the people's bathroom, and I like to clean up. I was raised by a stay-at-home mom, a Southern mom, and I learned how to do laundry and keep the counters clean and put up the dishes and shit like that. So I don't know.
No.
I kind of subconsciously channel my Southern stay-at-home mom while I'm as a house guest on tour with people. So
No, definitely. Well, no, everyone I've talked to who's met you, I mean, has always said that you're totally the nicest guy, from Kyle William to Matt Flood. They all say they're like, there's definitely a distinct separation between Kyle and then when you're the Emotron on stage. So Hopefully,
Yeah.
more people won't like just expect that of you 24/7. They won't run up to you or something in the street or be afraid you're gonna piss on them.
I don't know. I like the art of surprise. That's where I guess that's why I do the Emotron, because it's kind of like my weird version of Andy Kaufman. But I like the idea of people thinking that I'm GG all the time, but I'm really not. I like that. I like the idea of people thinking that I'm really fucked up and they're like really fucking scared of me because they think I'm gonna, start vomiting on them or something like that.
At any given moment.
Yeah, I mean, if people want to think that about me, that's completely fine.
Fair enough. I wanted to ask, Matt Flood actually asked me to ask you about this. He said you had made some scat videos at some point.
Yeah. I guess 2007, Matt from Most Giganticus, we toured together, and I ended up quitting my job of 9 years at Federal Express, and I had no way of making money other than playing shows, and I'm a DIY band, I don't make very much money playing shows, and plus this was like 2 years ago, and I had a van payment, and of course like a phone bill and van or car insurance, and I somehow through weird chains of events fell into making shit videos for gay men on the internet, and it was definitely an awesome thing to do. I really enjoyed it.
So your job was to like shit for just like on film.
Yeah, pretty much what I did was I built a catalog of me. I started working with this one guy who wanted to buy videos from me, and I was selling him like videos for like $20 for a 2.5 minute video, which most people are like, man, you could get a lot more money for that. But people that tell me that haven't tried selling videos of themselves shitting to gay men.
That's a phrase I never thought I'd hear.
Do what?
That's a phrase I was not I don't think I was gonna hear, but sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you try to go on the internet and sell yourself videos of yourself shitting to people. That it's not gonna happen. It's like it's not easy to do. But I mean, they can see that shit for free on like scat websites and shit. But I don't know. I guess I had something that they really wanted. Like I was really good at shitting, and I've had guys like email me and be like, "Man, yeah, I like totally like came 6 times to this one video that you sent me," and I don't know. It was really neat. So pretty much what I would do was I created a catalog and I would like put like it would be like SB001 like shitting in my room, SB002 shitting on Entertainment Weekly magazine, and what I would do, I would just lay down completely naked on my back, put my feet as far in the air as I can get them, like kind of like toward my chest, bend them toward my chest to where just the motion would like bend my ass cheeks out, and I would put the camera 2 or 3 feet away from my butthole to where it was like focused right on my butthole, and it would show like pretty much graphically the turd coming out of my ass, and people went fucking nuts for this shit. And I'd spend a lot of time on like scat websites, whoring myself out, and like on Craigslist, like in different towns, like just like posting different things, and dudes would inquire, and I would try. It would be really. I mean, it's just really hard to like sell yourself. I would like send them like still pictures of my asshole with a turd halfway hanging out of it, and I don't know. I probably made like in the long run, like $2,000 or $3,000 like doing it.
That ain't
But
bad, man.
it was over a long period of time, and it kept me on the road, and I was able to do it from the road. So I mean, it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
It was cool.
For something you're gonna do anyway, you know.
Oh yeah, might as well do it. And plus, once you get people interested in it, you can recycle the videos to like customers. But the reason I got out of it was my laptop crashed like every 3 months last year, and I was losing all my videos, and I would have to start a new collection over again. I didn't really back them up or anything. So.
Yeah. Well, I imagine it wouldn't be the kind of thing you'd want to have a ton of copies hanging out there for, like, just in case. I mean, especially if you're trying to sell it.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I would upload them to files and just send them through email. So that was really easy too. So
Nice.
it was a lot of fun. It's very interesting to talk about.
Oh, I mean, you know, people have done a ton of weird shit to make money to pay for bands, so I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I recently I was hanging out with the Independents, and are you familiar with those guys?
Yeah. I believe so.
And of course, those dudes are like really good friends with the Ramones, and one of them was saying that one of the dudes from the Ramones, like, he whored himself out as like a male prostitute to put out the Ramones shit.
Gee.
I thought that was very awesome. Like, you know, I mean, I'm willing to do the same thing if it came down to it. Like, for me to have to go on tour to, like, you know, get fucked in the ass a couple times, I would do that shit in a heartbeat. You know, I'm born to be on the road. I'm born to do art and music. So I'll get fucked in the ass for that shit. I don't care what my family or God thinks about it.
That's dedication, man. I can respect that.
Oh yeah, man.
You love what you do if you're willing to do that. But
oh yeah, man. I definitely do love what I do, and I think I'll do it till the end of time.
Nice. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up coming up here, but before we do so, is there anything else you want to plug? I know you said you have an album coming out in October.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's gonna come out in October. Like I've been having a lot of money issues, but I'm gonna enroll myself as a lab rat in a $4,000 medical study coming up at the end of the month for 2 weeks.
What are you testing?
I'm not really sure. All I know is it's $4,000. They gave me all the information and shit. I know it has something to do with nasal, and it's a pill. And I'm in a facility for 2 weeks with a bunch of fucking scumbags from New Jersey, and it's probably going to be really hard dealing with the people that I'm going to be in the study with. But
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be worth it. You know, I'll be able to go on the road and hopefully buy a vehicle and put out my album and be a free spirit. But yeah, Vampire Lunch Lady Tits is the name of the album. It's gonna be on Slanty Shanty Records. It's 19 tracks. It's a pretty vulgar pop album, and I think it's definitely my best work as an artist. I've figured out like how the fuck to write songs and shit. I've matured, I think, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
I think it does, in context.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I guess I'm slowly figuring things out as a musician, and I'm maturing and getting better and coming up with new fucked up ideas.
Very cool. Well, hopefully that'll you get the money from all that, and that'll come out, and hopefully you'll have it in time for Fest, so whenever...
Oh, hell yeah, man. I really hope that happens as well. Are you going to be up at the Fest, Richard?
Oh, I'll be at the Fest, for sure.
Okay. All right, well, I would highly enjoy meeting you.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I know enough people who know you that I'm kind of surprised it hasn't happened yet, but I'll make a point of it this year.
Okay, well, do you just work for punkrock.org, or are you in bands as well too?
I am not in bands. I do a podcast and then I do interviews for Punk News. So I'm not talented in any way musically. So I try and I get involved the best I can.
Okay. What podcast do you do?
Sound Scene Revolution.
Sound Scene Revolution.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll have to check that shit out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're gonna type the interview up and we're gonna have it on there, and then we're gonna have it on Sound Scene as well. So there's gonna be
awesome.
it's gonna be out there in all sorts of different ways, man.
All right. Well, let me know when it comes out.
Oh, definitely I will. And yeah, I'm sorry we had to bounce around the times and everything. I know I was like, oh yeah, we could do it anytime, and I was like, except Mondays through Fridays and most evenings. So
Well, we worked it out. It's no big deal.
yeah. So dude, I'm pretty stoked on it, and you know, definitely we can want to hang out at the fest, and if you're around, we can talk about 80s alt rock because I've heard. In fact, I think you told me you were big into 90s alt rock.
Oh yeah, totally. Like everything. Like me and Mo's Giganticus spent a very long time coming up with a master list, and I put together like all the hits from 1990 to 1995, and I guess it took me like all of last year, or no, the year before, 2007, to do it. And I put up a torrent on Pirate Bay of all, just like this master list. I think it's like a gig and a half of just like MP3s from like, you know,
Holy
Aerosmith to fucking whatever band, you know. Every hit from 1990 to 1995 you can think of that was on the radio.
Dude.
Just the most obscure shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like In Vogue, fucking Metallica, Nirvana, Stone Temple Pilots, MC 3000 or 300 Foot Jesus. Just really weird shit.
Nice.
But,
I might have to check that out. I've just recently started to get back into the 90s music. Like there was a time where I was like, no, I'm older than that and I'm cooler than that now. But like now, I think it was probably like last year we went and saw the Gen Blossoms, and I was like, this shit is awesome. We need to own all of these CDs.
I mean, I never really strayed away from the alternative rock. I recently played with Super Drag. I don't know if you remember them from the 90s, but
oh yeah.
they were always like big in my book, and I played with them at my favorite club ever in Charlotte, and it was a very like religious experience, and I don't know, it was very emotional, draining, and shit.
I have their album, and I can't think of the name of it now. It's the big album at the time.
Yeah, Regretfully Yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that album is probably one of the best albums that I would ever promote. It's so awesome.
Nice, dude. Well, we can definitely. I'm gonna look for that if it's still up there on Pirates Bay. I'll take a look.
Yeah, if I remember, I'll send you a link to it.
Oh, for sure. I just actually got BitTorrent like a week ago because I had never downloaded music, and now I'm like, oh, this is why no one buys music anymore. It's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
But
oh yeah.
All right, dude.
All right, man.
I'm gonna take
Well,
off.
keep it strong.
All right, man. Later, Kyle. Thanks.
Bye.
All right, that's all of the interview. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If not about Kyle and the Emotron, then possibly about unique ways to make money on the internet. Things I never ever would have thought of in my wildest dreams. All this time, I've been, I've been a sucker shitting for free in the privacy of my own house when I could have been paid money, not like a lot of money, but money nonetheless, to shit. Like every dollar he has made off of that is more than I have made. So off of shit. Yeah. I wonder if they charge for different shit. Anyway. So there you go. If you really, really want to make money, there's always going to be someone. You could sell plasma. You could make videos of yourself selling plasma. I don't know. Kyle is a little more resourceful than I am, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys come back next week. We have a new interview, new shows. Hopefully we'll have some free shit to give away, Oh, yeah, that Attica contest. Good call, Sound Guy Nairman. Attica contest for a shit ton of stuff given to us by Aaron Scott, who's going to be playing Fest. He texted me the other day. He's a fucking sweetheart. He texted me and he's like, I'm gonna be playing Fest, and I was like, that's awesome. Totally gonna see you play. He's like, don't come see me play if there's a better band playing. Like he was like, I don't want you to miss a better band to come see me play. But I liked him. I thought he was totally good. So anyhow, the A.K.A contest, 2 marathon CDs, the A.K.A CD, the Red Leader 10-inch cake record where it's, let's see if I can remember it, A.K.A, The New Dress, Nakatomi Plaza, and Scream Hello, all covering other bands' songs, and a t-shirt and some stickers and some other shit. So it's a ton of stuff. You can check that out by checking out the A.K.A interview and send us emails, soundscenerevolution@gmail.com. We're on MySpace, though I check that embarrassingly little. We should get a Facebook or a Twitter where we can actually check it, because fucking for real, MySpace is terrible. All right, well, we'll be back next week. I hope you guys have a good time and enjoy.